Okay, let's try to understand. Let's try to understand the concept of mass percent, density, and concentration of a solution. So the question has given density, mass percent, and concentration. We need to calculate concentration. Calculate the concentration of nitric acid in moles per liter. In 1 liter of the solution, moles per liter in a sample. Sample means it's a solution. So you are given a solution and you have to calculate the concentration of nitric acid in it. And it should be moles per liter. 1 liter of solution or 1 liter sample is containing how many moles of nitric acid. That's what you need to calculate. And which has a density. The density of the solution is 1.41 grams per milliliter, and mass percent of nitric acid. when you when you know about the mass percent, the percentage of in terms of mass of the nitric acid in that sample, which probably contains one more substance, in it being 69%. 69% of the sample by mass is nitric acid. Okay, so the question setter is trying to evaluate uh, how much clarity you have regarding the density of a substance, the mass percent, which is one of the way of expressing concentration. We have learned that concentration of a solution can be expressed in the form of mass fraction, or mass percent, mole fraction, then molarity and molality. These are the four ways in which concentration of a solution can be expressed. So let's start with the density of the solution. We are talking about the density of what? Of solution. Density means what? It means mass per unit volume. You take unit volume of a substance and what will be its mass? How much gram or how much kilogram it will be? What will be the amount of matter contained in the unit volume of the substance? Unit volume means what? 1 cubic centimeter, 1 cubic meter, or 1 cubic kilometer. In that 1 cubic centimeter, or in that 1 liter, what will the mass of the systems? The density of the solution is 1.41 gram per ml. Means 1 liter, you take 1 milliliter of the solution, and in the mass of that 1 milliliter. So milliliter is what? It's a volume occupied, right? 1 milliliter of solution. What will be its weight? Its mass will not be 1 kg. It will be 1.41 gram, slightly more than 1 gram and less than 2 gram. 1.41. This is the 1 ml of solution will have a mass of 1.4. So this is the exact mass of the solution. Okay. Since in the solution, it means it contains two. We are considering that it contains nitric acid and one more component, and the another component is probably water. Now, 1 milliliter of solution contains 1.41 gram of mass. Then what about if the solution is what about when the solution is 1 liter? Because we need to find the concentration in liter. 1 liter of solution. In 1 liter of solution, how many moles of nitric acid is there? So let's convert this into 1,000 milliliter. 1 milliliter becomes 1,000 milliliter by multiplying with 1,000. In 1 milliliter, this many the mass is this much. In 1,000 milliliter, then multiply by 1,000. So 1.41 multiplied by 1,000 is 1,410 gram. So 1 milliliter of 1,000 milliliter or 1 liter of the solution, the mass of 1 liter of the solution will be 1,410 gram. This is the mass, the amount of matter contained in it, right? This is mass. So this is of a solution of the mass. The solution contains what? It contains nitric acid and water. One more thing the question is wanting you is to it wants you to know the formula of nitric acid. Unless they have not given you the formula of nitric acid, they have just said nitric acid. So unless you know that the nitric acid's formula is HNO3, you won't be able to solve this problem. So nitric acid is HNO3. So 1410 gram, it contains 69% by mass. So mass percent of nitric acid. If this is the mass of the whole solution, 69% of this mass is nitric acid. Remaining 31% will be obviously water. Now you have, so 69% of 1410 is how much? It is 972.9 grams. So so mass, so now we are able to know the mass of nitric acid in this much gram of solution. 69% of this must be nitric acid. So mass of nitric acid is 69% of 1410 gram. That is 972.9 gram, almost 1000 gram, or almost 1 kg. So almost 1.5 kg. Out of that, 1 kg is nitric acid. So in 1 ml of one liter of solution, the amount of nitric acid will be 69% of this, which is in 1 ml of solution, 972.9 gram of nitric acid is there, almost 1 kg in 1 liter of solution. So this is mass. Now we want to convert this into, this mass means how many moles of nitric acid are there and how many Avogadro numbers are there. Then how will you find number of moles? General formula is that you divide the given mass by the molar mass. This is the general formula. Otherwise, we can think like this also. If you know how much 1 mole of nitric acid, what is the mass of 1 mole of nitric acid? For that, you need to calculate the the formula mass of nitric acid, or the molecular mass of nitric acid is hydrogen's atomic mass is 1, nitrogen is 14, oxygen is 16, so it comes to 63 U unified mass. So that means 1 mole of nitric acid will be weighing with the mass of 1 mole of the molar mass of nitric acid is 63 gram per mole. 1 mole of nitric acid has a mass of 63 gram. So 972 gram means how many moles you will divide. Obviously, you will divide. So it comes to 15.4 mole. That means 1 liter of the solution contains 15.4 mole of nitric acid. That's what the question is asking to calculate. In 1 liter of the solution, what is the concentration of nitric acid? How many moles of nitric acid are there? 15.4 mole of nitric acid is there.